So here's a review for the two-wheel drive Ural Sidecar. This is my second go on the Ural. I had one a few years ago, really enjoyed it. This time I've loved it. My little boy's a little older, he enjoyed it a lot more. My wife, she enjoyed it last time, she loved it again this time. And my neighbours, they love it, they've had a go. My cameraman, so many things that the Sidecar's been used for, and it's been really, really great. Now, I did some experiment with the wife, got rid of the car. Man, you can use this thing for so many purposes. Big, huge trunk at the back here, loads of space also in the passenger footwell. And this model comes with a passenger seat as well, so I've had my son on the back and it's been a blast. So Ural do a few different ranges. This is the gear up. It comes with this pretty robust rack here, spare tyre at the back, a roll cage around the front, spotlights, so it's quite adventurous. The other models don't all come with a passenger seat, some are just rider and sidecar, some different colours, some different shapes, but generally the same motorcycles. But what's special about this is that second driving wheel. Now, it's not for you to use on the normal street, it's for an application. If you get yourself stuck on the sidecar or you're really going pretty hardcore dirt biking, pull a little lever at the back here, it starts to drive the outside wheel and you can get yourself out of practically every jam. Awesome, especially for the adventure rider. Well, it's the same engine that's in there, 750cc. It looks a lot like the old BMW engine. It hasn't got a lot of horsepower, but it's definitely got enough for this type of machine. It's got a 4-speed box and a reverse, so that's super fun as well, especially doing reversing. I'm not used to doing that and quite enjoyed it. Now, braking wise, 3 different brakes on every wheel. So we've got a 4-pot Brembo on the front, a 2-pot Brembo at the back there, and a single pot here at the back. But I have to say, I had to do an emergency stop the other day, and I was always worried about that moment when a car just stopped in front of me and I had nowhere to go. I grabbed all the brakes and kind of just closed my eyes and it stopped in a second. So really relieved. I use a lot of the front here on the bike. I just like the way that it steers a bit better. I use the back when I have to. The gear up also comes with a jerry can, a shovel. It's going to get you out of loads of things. It's got a decent 5-gallon tank. You've got a parking brake here up at the top now. It used to be down there and I'd forget it all the time. Now it's up here, it's really clear with a light that comes on the tacho, so really easy display there. But the best thing about this motorbike is the sidecar. How much stuff you can put in there. As a guy who goes down to the building supplies all the time, I can really load her up, so love that. Also, share it with the family. You can put your kids in there, you can put the dog, the wife. Everybody seems to love being in the sidecar. The missus really enjoyed getting rid of the car for a day, us experiencing life in a sidecar. You can fill up the trunk here, ample capacity. So it was super fun as a motorcyclist who's usually complaining about putting weight on motorcycles, to just throw a load of stuff in the Ural, and it actually handled better. Because with the sidecar, it's really unique. It's not a motorcycle, it's not a car, it's a sidecar. They're different to ride, different to drive, and just generally things work a whole lot differently. Now, I'm a motorcyclist through and through. I like to lean and go around corners. This doesn't do that, and it can really petrify any motorcyclist because it's not easy going around a corner and not leaning, especially when you lean the other way when the wheel comes off the ground. Now, the wheel coming off the ground, I've got down to a bit more of a fine art. And it's kind of like pulling a wheelie. You kind of go light, you're feeling the balancing point and you can play with it. But this isn't like a normal motorcycle, this is a sidecar and they're different. Now, what's different about this in so many ways is, of course, you've got the sidecar there. So if you've got no weight in that, it makes a huge difference to how you go around a right-hand corner. Going around lefts, you've got the stability of the outside wheel, so you kind of get used to that much easier. Going around rights, when the sidecar is on the right of the bike, is more challenging. Loads of fun in the Ural. It's quirky, it's different. Get you down your dealer, check them out. All the dads out there, it's definitely got to be on your list. And mums, why not? Get one bought, you'll have a blast.